Hi everybody, it's me! It's Chris! Yet again to do some more movie reviews. What movie do you ask? I will tell you I watched Captain Marvel. I literally just got out an hour ago. What did I think of it? Well, let me tell you. First, before I do tell you, let me start off with this. Today's gonna be a little different than I normally do because I don't normally spoil stuff. Today, I'm gonna spoil stuff, but not yet. I'm going to save it till the very end, so if you're just curious if the movie's good and you should watch it, go ahead and stick around. I'll tell you if it's good or not. And then when I turn a weird color, you'll know. That's when the spoilers are happening. So get ready. Here we go. Spoiler free. Commence. Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, Sam Jackson. Clark Gregg? Kind of. He's not really in it. Well, he is, but not that much. And neither is Ronan the Accuser, Lee Pace. And I feel like he didn't want to do it at all, to be honest. I have to go back and check, but in Guardians of the Galaxy, his voice, I feel like there was an affectation, or maybe they pitched it or did something to it. There was some kind of effect. In this movie, maybe I'm thinking of when he's got the Power Stone. But anyway, in this movie, he's just literally like, oh, yeah. Okay. He's talking like Lee Pace talks. It's weird. Minor complaint. Other than that, I loved the movie. I mean, I love space stuff. I do wish there was more space stuff, but hey, can't complain all the time. Pretty happy with what I got. All the performances were good. There was one part with the CG where the physics didn't really work for me, but that's a minor complaint at best. It's a good movie. Go watch it. Yeah, it's a pretty plain, spoiler-free, for the most part, review. I don't want to get too detailed. I will say, I'm still spoiler-free. There are 2 post-credit scenes, so if you're wondering, should you stay for all the credits, go ahead and do it. Okay, all right, let's get into spoiler time, baby. All right, so lots of stuff happens in this movie, such as we get to see how Nick Fury loses his eye. Some people complain about how it happened. I like it. You get a flirkin, scratching out an eye. Sure, it's a funny, goofy little thing. It's not that big a deal. They're like, it takes away from the weight of Nick Fury because, he's not as power strong and, he didn't lose it in battle. Yeah, he did. He just fought Skrulls. Take that. It's fine. Get over it. Beyond that, I do love that it started on Hala. I think they said Hala. Hala. Yeah, so did I like it? Yeah, I did. I already told you that. But we're going spoilers now, so let me go. Hey. So basically, the overall story of the movie, let's tell you. General story, we start with Captain Marvel on Hala, and she's a Kree, just hanging out, practicing her fights with Yanrog, and we didn't hear his name for a long time. And then from there, they go on a mission. She gets kidnapped by some Skrulls. She thinks the Skrulls are messing with her because they're looking in her brain and showing her memories that she thought were make-believe, but they're not. So she gets off the Kree ship, lands on Earth, meets Mr. Fury. And, they do that. And then Coulson's there, and that's fun, blockbuster, all that 90s fun. From there, it just goes through the motions of figuring out, basically, who Carol Danvers is. Because that's not the mission she's on, but it's the mission that she ends up completing. Sorry, my dogs are fighting. In a playful way. Get over it. Hey, guys, chill out. Maybe it's my fast-paced speaking. Where was I? I don't know. Let's say they get to the base where Pegasus starts, which is where Quinjet started, in a way with the quad jets and all that. But anyway, that's, this. Hopefully you know this. Otherwise, why are you watching this part of the video? You're ruining the movie. Sorry. Yeah, so from there, they leave the base where Pegasus starts. They go visit Carol's old friend, who she doesn't remember that well. She's seen photos of her with. And then Talos shows up. I want to say Talos, but it's Talos, or at least that's how they say it in the movie, so I'm going to go with that. Yeah, so he shows up. Everyone's concerned. Monica Rambeau's mom, I think, is it Monica, Maria, Monica? I don't remember. Anyway, the mom is the friend to Carol Danvers. Anyway, there's a Skrull that's with the kid, and that's always troubling, and then all of a sudden you find out the Skrulls aren't the bad guys. They've been advertising that they were, and they fooled us. And I love that they did that because I didn't see it coming, although I almost feel like I should have, because I knew that Jude Law was going to be bad. He plays it. It's pretty obvious. But yeah, I didn't see the Skrull part coming. I was just assuming that like they defeat the Skrulls, and then from there they'd go, and then they find out Yon-Rogg, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. Now, speaking of Yon-Rogg, everyone thought he was going to play a certain Mar-Vell. Lawson was actually Mar-Vell. What is her name? Annette Benet. That was great. I love that they did that. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people that didn't love that they did that. There's a guy that I work with that complains that they made Johnny Storm black. He's still complaining about that. Why? It has nothing to do with the character. And then when he found out about Deadshot swapping out, he's like, oh, good, I'm like, it's Idris Elba. And they're like, oh, why don't they go back to the way he was? I'm like, it doesn't matter. Get over it. Anyway. Yeah, so Mar-Vell is actually Annette Bening. That's pretty cool. I liked it. So from there, things progress. I don't even remember where from there is. They end up getting in the quad jet after one of the other Skrulls retrofits it for space travel. They go to Doctor's lab. If anyone's following what I'm saying right now, good job, because I'm all over the place. They find the Doctor's lab in orbit around the planet. And then, that's the end of the movie. Just kidding. Then they find out that Talos' family and some other Skrulls are in there, and so they're like, all right, let's get them out of there. What else is in there? The Tesseract. That's just for fun, right? It really serves no point. But maybe that'll help, like, feed the knowledge that she has an endgame. I don't know. My mouth tastes like onions. I hate onions. But yeah, so then the Kree show up. Yeah, I skipped a couple things. I don't need to do beat for beat. Come on. If you've seen it, you know. The Kree show up. Yon-Rogg and the Space Force. Is that what it was? Space Force? Star Force? Star Force? Star Force? I don't remember. Wait, Space Force? Oh, that's our dumb thing. Oh. Anyway. So they show up. They capture Carol. And, you're like, oh, well, there's no way she can get out of this. That's the end of Carol Danvers. But wrong. She meets with the Supreme Intelligence, which, by the way, I'm pretty disappointed that we didn't actually see the Supreme Intelligence. But I'm assuming, based on, some dialogue here and there, that we'll see the Supreme Intelligence in the next one. And I hope the next one takes place in space a lot. And the question really is it going to take place before Endgame or after Endgame? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out when the time comes. So, all that being said, Carol Danvers basically fights past her little inhibitor thing that was on her neck. And it goes full... what are they called? Super Saiyan? Is that Dragon Ball Z? I don't know it too well. So I'll just reference it, and it's probably wrong. But anyway, so yeah, she busts out, and then she basically kicks everyone's ass, and that's the movie. Great stuff. I had a good time with it. Did you have a good time with it? How was this review? This is my first spoiler review. Was it shitty? I basically just spoiled it. I didn't really say too much about it. I guess I kind of highlighted parts here and there. Flurkins are great. Tip your wait staff, and see you later. Like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye. Bye.